Yeah. Up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrist. Across the knuckles. And into one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Back to the first. And the other. And let's toss it up in the air. Three, two, one, and on the floor. Just the feet. Step on the ball right in the middle of the foot, press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles, press once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Bring the ball to the crease between the toes and the knuckles and press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Squeeze again. Wiggle. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess. Repeat on the other foot. 3 times in a minute. Once on each knuckle. Roll across. Middle of the foot and wiggle toes. Rest the toes in the ball. Separate. Ooh, press. Wiggle again. And scribble. Three, two, one, release. Reassess. Get the ball out of the way. And shake the tree. And center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And the center. Let's do some earth grounding moves, just shifting weight from one leg to the other as the hands move up and down. front of the spine. Up on your toes as your weight comes off. Back down on your heels as you come back. Bend the hands a little further each time. And 3, 2, 1. Let's take some steps forward. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. And then slap the opposite heel. And then slap it behind. And then a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then we'll just start walking or marching or jogging. And today we're going to do some isometrics. Do one stationary squat, but you want to do rapid squats, as I think I will. Go ahead. Of course, you can do what you're doing and just be safe, whatever it is you do in yoga in the after class. And I'll get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 20. And 30, 2 deep breaths. And let's interlace the fingers, raise the hands up above the head. Reach for the sky, come up on your toes if you can. Come on down, bend back if you can. Like you said, to lower the hands, press out at the chest. Come on down, interlace the fingers behind the back. And raise the hands up, squeezing the shoulder blades together. A little higher. And come down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And roll forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Other way. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. And form an L, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And then bring one arm behind the back, press down and in on the elbow. And then the other. Bring one arm across the body and press in at or above the other. And then the other. Hands down, rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go to the shoulder. Tuck in the chin. Turn to one side. Drop the chin to the collarbone. And look up. Back to center, still tucked, look the other way. Drop the chin. And look up. Back to center. Tuck it in and pack like a pigeon. And let's grab a stick. We'll put a stick inside the arch of one foot, the other foot comes out to the side, bend the knee, slide down the stick. Stretch the adductor. And go the other way. And come on up. Put one leg in front of the stick, the stick. Hinge at the waist, bring your hands down. You can bring the sole off the floor and hinge on the heels, rocking back and forth to increase the stretch. And come up, press the sole of the foot against the stick. And then the other foot, stick behind it, come on down, wiggling the foot. Pressing the sole and foot against the stick. And coming up, going to do the EFI toning bar routine today. So we'll bring the stick behind the back, parallel to the spine, and go up and down. And then switch hands and repeat. And then bring the stick around up on top and go side to side. And then bring it up to the shoulders, palms facing in, 10 bicep curls. And then bring it below the waist, reverse the grip. Hinge at the waist, bend the knees slightly, come down as far as you can go without rounding your back, and come up and back down. Do 10 of those. And then hinge again, stay down there and lift your elbows past your rib cage. You stick up to your chest. Do 10 of those. Come on up, stick is at the shoulders, lifted up overhead.
Wrists face out.
8,
Do the wrists face out?
yes, yes. And then bring it down below the waist. The wrists are in the same position and bring the elbows up to the shoulders, the shoulder height. Do 10 of these. And then stay at the shoulders and push out. Now we're going to bring the stick behind the back. Palms are facing away from the body, and we'll lift the stick behind us. And then reverse the grip so the palms are facing in towards you. And do another 10. Then bring the stick up to the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. And then bring it down around front. Hold on with two hands, one or a finger or two, step back, feet are about hip width apart. Kick the toes into the ground and roll back onto the fifth metatarsal and then towards the first. And just keep rocking back and forth, keeping the toes pressed into the ground. And then stay on the fifth metatarsal and just hold, create a nice big arch there as your toes again dig into the ground. And hold for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, release. You're going to want a strap or a belt or cloth or a band or something that you can hold on to nearby for some exercises later. But we're going to start by making two fists. Tongue is on the roof of the mouth. Put the fists underneath your chin and push down as you keep your fists steady. And release. And now you might want to be near a chair. And you can, there's various modifications on this. You could just do a low squat by hovering above the chair like so, only going as low as feels right for you. But you'll have your chair there in case you need to sit down. But if you can hold on to a chair, you can get behind it and hold on to it. Go down as low as you can. And hold for another 15, 14, 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come on up. Now you can use the chair for putting one ankle on top of the other and pushing up as you resist with the foot that's on top, and then resisting with the foot that's on the bottom as you come back down. And as you know, you can do this on the floor too. I'm going to switch feet, put the other one underneath and come up, whichever way works best for you. And come down. And let's switch back to the other. We'll do it again. And back down. And let's turn around. We're on all fours. We've got our palms underneath our shoulders. We're on our toes, and we're going to lift our knees off the ground for the count of 15, 14, 13, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come down. And then we're going to stretch out
and do a plank. If you can do it on your knees, with your forearms on the floor, your elbows are underneath your shoulders. And you can do it from your knees and hold, or you can do it from your toes. And we'll do another 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and
Come on up. And let's hold the cloth or band or strap or belt in front of you, both fists close to each other. And just start bringing it up the body as you pull in either direction. I'm going to go up to just about the top of the head. And then back down. And then go over to your left wrist and switch the position of your right hand. So palm is facing in. And then pull up towards your right shoulder as you resist with your left hand pulling down. And then let your left hand pull your right hand down. With resistance, of course. And then go over to your right hip, reverse the grip, and pull to the left shoulder. And back down. All right, you can put the band or strap down. Going into prayer position, and we're going to push against our palms. Three, 2, 1. Then take your fingers and grab the other set of fingers. One is on top of the other and pull apart. Right at chest high. And then reverse. And do your Charles Atlas routine. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And finally, grab your opposite elbow and pull up as you're pulling down. And then go the other way. And shake it out. All right. I'm going to do the breathing, as I said yesterday. It's sort of a continuation of what we were doing last week, except we're taking 2 breaths in. So we come in, and then another breath in, really filling the lungs, and then out through the mouth. And when I thought about it afterwards, I was doing a little fast on the exhale yesterday, a nice slow exhale. So we're going to do 8 of these, 2 in, 1 out. Last one. Great way to engage the parasympathetic nervous system, relax, cool down, slow the heart rate. And here we go, rubbing those hands together and forming a chin. Centering for 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. And pause. Exhale. Send it out. And center. 2 breaths. And bring down chi from above. And gather from below. And,
Thank you, Tom.
Oh, Art, hello.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Late- Better late than never.
Yes, that's my
Wow.
right.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Good.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome, Nina. Have a good one. I'm gonna be doing some yin yoga here.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome, Shimon. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you. And yin yoga. Where is the timer? Oh, there it is. All right. So the quote for the day is, if you seek peace, be still. If you seek wisdom, be silent. If you seek love, be yourself. Becca Lee. No, Becca Lee. All right.
One hopes.
You're gonna have to do your own yin yoga book, I think.
It's called Watch Me, Don't Watch Me.
All right, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna switch the camera to the floor. We're gonna start in cat position. And I'm gonna turn the speaker on. All right, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, cat. Cobra.
Catch. Sit on heels. Child's pose. Sit on heels. Dragon. Dragon. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. Swan. Swan. knees to chest. Corpse. Knees to chest. And corpse. And